Welcome, Imroatul Hassan. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you so much. So, we are really grateful to have you in this chat session. So, I would like to introduce you to my viewers. So, Imroatul Hassan, Faculty of Arts and Society, Charles Darwin University, Darwin, Australia, and her paper title is Teachers Education Educators' Perception of Exploring Mobile Apps for English Learning in Secondary Education. So, we will be starting with the questions. So, my first question is, you have presented this topic at the conference. So, please explain your research in a nutshell.
Thank you. So actually, this research is a part of my PhD dissertation. So my PhD research is about developing English mobile apps in the form. So there are 2 points in my research that are developing the English materials and designing the mobile apps. So in developing the English materials, one of the steps to do that is to interview the English teachers and teacher educators. And the research that I presented in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia last month is to review the teacher educators' perception about the use of mobile apps for English learning in secondary education. And the second purpose is to identify the effects why these teacher educators have these perceptions. And this is qualitative research with using semi-structured interviews with thematic analysis. And because this is in Indonesian context, so I involve 8 teacher educators in an Islamic university in Indonesia. And the findings of this research is that the teacher educators have a different perceptions. They are categorized into three: positive, negative, and neutral. For positive ones, they claim that when students use or utilize mobile apps in the process of teaching and learning process, it means it can contribute effectively to their teaching and learning process in the classrooms. While for the negative ones, they concern about that when the students access mobile phones in the classroom, they can get distracted. Well, for the neutral position, they have no idea about this because they have never used mobile apps before. So they have no idea about this. And then the factors, we got the data that there are some reasons why these teacher educators have distinct perceptions. The first is because there is a variation of the length in using mobile apps for personal use and also for learning. And the second is because there is a variation in the length of teaching experiences. And the last is because the observation that the teacher educators made when they supervise their students getting internship in different kind of schools, such as public schools, private schools, boarding schools, and non-boarding schools.
Thank you so much. So, my second question is, what are the challenges that you have faced in your research journey?
Yeah, ah, I still remember about that. During my research, so actually I didn't run into too many obstacles or roadblocks, but there were a couple of hiccups when the participants, actually some of the participants, they withdraw and changing their minds about the use of mobile apps for English learning in secondary education. So actually, they had a, a chance of heart and didn't stick into their previous opinion, which could have been good, bad, or somewhere in between. So, for example, if they previously think negatively about the use of mobile apps, and then they change their mind, and then it affects on their withdrawal, their sharing about their interviews.
So,
Yes.
I would like to ask you, like, is it really helpful for students to use mobile apps for learning or like for education purpose?
Because based on my interview and based on my research, so we got the data that let's talk that 40% of them having positive perception, well the 40% have negative perception, while for the 20%, they have in neutral position. So let's say that it's balanced. But if you ask me about my opinion, because I'm also a teacher educator, so I will say that it's very useful for students.
Okay.
Because so this is technological era. If
Yes.
we can catch up with the technology with the time, of course we also can give the best thing to the students. That's my opinion.
Yes. So my next question is that what was your motivation during the research?
Yeah, thank you. Because this research is a part of my PhD dissertation.
Okay.
So of course, I honestly, so I'm motivated because this is a part of my big project in PhD.
Okay.
But in addition, that I hope that my research can be beneficial for students, for teachers, for teacher candidate, teacher educators, and also for policy makers in the field of education.
Okay. Thank you so much. So my next question is what advice would you give to young researchers who are just starting out in the research world based on your experience or insights?
Thank you. Based on my experiences with some participants withdrawing and also changing their minds about sharing their interviews. So I just think that although we have agreements in place, it's better for us and also for other researchers to be prepared for these similar situations. It's very important to have backup plans, especially if our interviews are done and we are ready to writing up our article.
Okay. Thank you so much. So my last question is what is your positive feedback about the conference?
Yes, thank you for organizing the conference. At the conference, I met many amazing people, and we have stayed in global research and also learn from each other. And I think that it's very insightful, inspiring, and also I got a lot of knowledge, and I think I made some great connections. Even, that I and some of my friends in international conference in Kuala Lumpur, we have a plan together to make a same research project in the future. And I think it was amazing. Thank you for organizing the conference.
Thank you so much for your feedback. And thank you so much for sharing your experience with us. And
You're welcome.
we are really grateful to have you and it will be great to see you at our future conferences as well. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for
you so
having me.
thank you so much.
Have a good day.
You too. Have a good day.